Good morning, day 4. Another overcast day, but we're here in Nashua, New Hampshire. The absolute audacity. I just don't get it, folks. What can go wrong will go wrong.
Continue for 2 miles.
People like that are the problem. Confirm. The worst day of DoorDashing I have ever had. God, I almost quit today. Good morning. How are you guys? Another day. It's overcast. Not quite rainy, but we're here in Nashua, New Hampshire. Another new city, another new dash. On our way. We're at 50, okay? Today's day 4. After day 3, we are at 50 dashes accepted in a row. 100% acceptance rate on the window. We just had to stop and get gas using our Upside app to get our cash back on gas at gas stations all across the country. Not a sponsorship, just a plug. Always worth getting money back. But we're shooting into the day. We're getting ready to start our breakfast shift at 9 a.m. And we are at a 58% acceptance rate. Started at 14, 50 orders in a row, pushing up to 58. Of course, some rolled off as we accepted new orders. What's also notable, though, I gotta say, when I was a cherry picker, when I would only take good orders, when I would only take high-paying orders, $2 plus per mile, nice neighborhoods, knew where I was going, cherry picked which restaurants I picked up from. I maintained a solid 4.96 to 4.98 customer rating. We cared about our customer rating a lot. And a lot of caring about your customer rating is cherry picking who your customers are. Just going to throw that out there. We know it. Some people are in this to scam you for free food. They're not going to give you a tip. They're going to complain no matter how good you do. It's always worth putting your best effort out there, putting your best foot forward, and serving these customers there and getting it right. But after taking just 50 no cherry-picked orders, and I gotta say, we've had some doozies of some no tippers and long-distance ones and things that have taken a while to get there. We are down to a 4.86 rating. Okay, we started at 4.98. We started with 2 4-star ratings and 98 5-star ratings. And in the past 50 deliveries, we have picked up 3 1-star ratings from people who didn't tip to begin with. People want to complain. Nobody goes online when they have something nice to say. So don't expect people to have nice reviews when they're not even willing to pay you. Alright? Well, we're going to get it going. We're down here in Nashua. Right now it is 8:41. We do not have earn by time available. We wouldn't want to do it anyways. I've driven through here. The earn by time is $10 an hour. That's not quite worth it for me. 15 was about the minimum we were willing to do. So we're going to hit earn by offer, and we're going to hope that that 50% acceptance rate that we earned, that silver status that we earned out in Maine the past 2 days, is going to bump us up to some high-paying offers. It's currently 8:42, 15 minutes to our 9 o'clock shift, but we got some early start available, so never gonna understand the absolute audacity for someone to order with no tip to their luxury new construction apartment building, ask you to bring it up to the 4th floor and hand it to them with no tip on the order. Modern American people! right, folks, day 4, breakfast shift in the books. We started a little bit early because we had the option, but we didn't start a full half hour early, so we're not quite 3 hours. We're 2 hours and 48 minutes according to our dash time. And we did 8 offers, 9 deliveries, 8 offers, but we know DoorDash only counts the offers, so your stacks only count as 1 for your acceptance rate, up or down. Could be a blessing, could be a curse. In this case, it hurts us because we're growing up, but hey, when we start denying those in the future, we're going to really thank ourselves that it's not going down by 12 versus 4. Now, We started the day with 50 in a row, so we're at 58 in a row. That's 58 offers in a row over 3 days and a breakfast shift. And this is the first time since I started DoorDash my first day where I've seen all green. First time I've ever seen my own acceptance rate as green, 67%. Now, some of you guys might be asking why the change in screens. This clearly isn't the Dasher Rewards program. What happened to our silver status? We were on the Dasher Rewards program yesterday on day 3. We changed zones. It's not rolled out everywhere yet. And something I neglected to even think about. And it's something really should be important for us as we move forward to realize what zones it's rolled out in, what zones it's not rolled out in, where we're going to have Dash anytime, where we're going to have to schedule. But we like to keep our schedule, and we like to do things in advance anyways, just to cover ourselves, but without the Dash Now option, could be an issue. But even without the Dash Rewards program, our acceptance rate over 50% should still be qualifying us for high-paying orders. I don't know about you guys, but that entire breakfast shift was over 50%. We're at 67% right now. And it didn't feel like that was high-paying orders. We made $46.93 across 8 orders. 8 offers, 9 deliveries. So it's about $5 an order. Now, DoorDash does count any order that's over $2 per mile as a high-paying order, but we didn't get any high-paying orders we qualified because of your acceptance rate. Now, I'm pretty sure during lunch, again, as we've seen every day, we've had slow lunches. This is a Sunday, so maybe it'll be a little bit different. Within a few hours, we should hit that 70%. We won't go to Top Dasher right away because, again, Dasher Rewards program has not rolled out in New Hampshire. It actually rolls out in New Hampshire next week, believe it or not. But until then, Top Dasher doesn't reset till the end of the month, is how it works. But we should still start qualifying for those high-paying orders. And anyways, tomorrow we're going to be down in Metro West Boston area, Cambridge, Woburn, that area. I don't know exactly where yet. Actually, let me check our handy-dandy schedule. Tomorrow we are scheduled to actually be down in Woburn. That's Greater Boston. And they do have Dash Rewards. So we should actually be starting tomorrow off in Platinum status. But right now, we're just going to green. Time to roll into lunch. And hopefully we have a better lunch shift than we've had the past few days. That was actually a really good breakfast shift for our order. Better than yesterday, even we had in Wells. So. Just another day. What can go wrong will go wrong. Went to go pick up a Wendy's order, and customer canceled it while I was at the counter. You know, a few seconds earlier, I might have got free food out of the deal. But I walked up to the counter, hey, pick up for Barbara H. And then when I went to go confirm it, it just disappeared off the screen. I called support. It wasn't that I accidentally completed or whatever. They actually canceled it. They paid me $3.50 for showing up to pick it up and not getting it delivered. And now we're on our way to pick up a McDonald's order that is going 12 miles all the way down to Pepperell, Massachusetts for $10 a pay. So, yeah, 12 miles, $10. So much for these priority for high-paying orders, right? That's, you know, it's. I would check right now. We are in the top dasher status. We're at 72% acceptance rate. Okay. You're on 65-ish picked up in a row, and still being sent hell and high water for next to no pay. I still have yet to see a single high-paying offer, or just high-paying offer, or maybe more. Not a single one of them. And, I don't expect it. But let's go pick up this McDonald's. Just got back to New Hampshire. Barely even crossed the border. I'm still in parking lot in Massachusetts. The mall's in New Hampshire. It's a weird thing. That's a whole video about tax evasion. We're not talking about the tax evasion video. We're talking about this crazy nonsense where DoorDash can't stay in a goddamn zone. 36 minutes on one delivery. Because they wanted to go out to the middle goddamn nowhere in Massachusetts and then take me another 22 minutes to get back. And the moment I get back, I get another delivery going another 9.6 miles out to the middle of nowhere in the middle of Westford, Massachusetts. Can't stay in the zone. Can't do it. I don't know why. We're at 75% acceptance rate. We're at platinum status. We're priority for high-paying orders. It says so, right? I got a big thing that says you're priority for high-paying orders. I've not seen a single one. I don't know why people play this game. DoorDash is lying to you folks. They're playing games with you folks. DoorDash trying not to pay you. I don't know what a high-paying order is anymore. By all means, Tony, if you know what a high-paying order is, if something Pedro gets, or Trevor gets, or Nugs gets, we ain't getting them here in New Hampshire. We'll see about if we get on the road, but this is absolute insanity. It's 3:28. Took us just under a half hour to get here. Which means a half hour to get back, which means lunch is over. We're missing the rest of lunch. We're going to be really lucky to get another order. I hope we get back in time to get one more order for lunch. I just hope it doesn't send us all the way the hell back out here, because Cindy, with an S, S-I-N-D-Y, out in Westford, Massachusetts, decided to type 0.00. You know, 0.00 for a 10-mile trip. No tip. Nothing off the porch. No wave. No thank you. Nothing. No tip. People like that are the problem. People like that are why people don't drive. People like that are why people's food gets stolen, people leave orders and don't take them. That's why we cherry pick, is people like that and the orders like that. Lunch shift ended at 4. It's currently 4:10. Now, I said I was hopeful I was going to be able to pick up one more delivery before the end of the shift, and I did. All right. We got one more, and I just picked up the second one. It was a stack. That's why it's 4:10. It took us 10 minutes to get them both from a mac and cheese place and a milkshake place. Both going to the same customer. Now, it's not a quick one either. This one's still going 8 miles. So, our lunch break might be done by the time we're done with this one, but I don't know if this one's worth it. It said $18, $18.50 for the 8 miles. 2 orders, but those are the kind of vibes I like. Those are the kind of orders I'm not upset taking. Okay, it's the high mileage, but the high pay makes it worth it. And is right back. It's still in the zone. It's not only still in the zone. It's in another hotspot area where I don't mind picking up for lunch, for dinner. So I'm gonna drop these off. Check in with you guys with totals after lunch before we start the dinner shift, and we're gonna see where we're at and what our projections are for dinner before we head south into Boston for day 5. All right, guys, looks like I was right. That last order did not just finish out lunch, ate up our whole lunch break, but it was $18.50 for 8 miles. Not the best paying offer, not a great paying offer, but better vibes than we've had all day. It was a stacked order, 1 offer, 2 deliveries, which did bring our lunch shift to a total of 8 offers and 10 deliveries. Matching this morning, we had 8 offers and 9 deliveries, so we're at 16 offers and 19 deliveries for the day, and $81.82 for lunch. Significantly better than breakfast, but our mileage was insane. Absolutely atrocious, and it was 4 hours instead of 2 and 3/4. So at $132.25 for the day so far. That's just breakfast and lunch. We are at about 127 miles driven. So yay, we're over $1 a mile, but ooh, not by enough to make a difference. Not by enough for it to really matter and be like anywhere near that high paying status that DoorDash tells us we're qualified for. As far as our ratings go after lunch today, we're kicking it again, 66 orders in a row right now over 4 days. Today is day 4. That is 66 orders consecutively, and we are at a 74% acceptance rate, 99% completion rate, 97% on time, and of course we have dropped in our customer rating to 4.86 because people who don't tip also don't treat their drivers well in reviews. They just want free shit. Let's be honest, folks. That's the name of the game. No tip, no review, complaint, free food. One less thing to worry about them having a refund for you. We're gonna keep going. We're not gonna pop smoke down. We're not gonna bail out. We're gonna work at least some of dinner. Probably not gonna go till 9:30. Probably, let's try and bang out 4 more orders. I know what happens when we set small goals. Look what happened in Wells yesterday. Like, oh my God. I said, let's bang out 5 more orders. It took hours. It sent us hundreds of miles. It was not good juju. But, yeah, we ain't seeing high-paying orders. I thought we were going to have our first problematic pickup there of the day. A little Chinese place called Mid Cafe here in Nashua, New Hampshire. I walked in, and we've all had the restaurant managers, the tight, confirm. They won't let you see it. They won't let you touch it. Confirm. I get where they're coming at. And, they got to make sure they're not getting stolen from. They got to make sure they're getting paid. But like a little respect goes a long way on both sides of this equation. And as much as they're going to cover themselves by making sure that you're confirming that order, you're going to cover yourself by making sure you're confirming the right order. Because when you hit confirm, you're starting your clock, you're starting your countdown, and you're confirming that you got the right order for the right customer. And so, these are sealed orders. Now, we don't inspect orders, we don't open bags, make sure everything's there, but I do like to check receipts. And my version of covering myself and doing my due diligence for my customers and for my restaurants is to not hit confirm until I've checked the receipt and make sure it matches the order that I'm supposed to be picking up. And I went to try and do this, and this Chinese lady, she's like, no, confirm. I told her, like, listen, I gotta see a receipt. I can't confirm that I've picked up something if I don't know I've picked it up. So she shows me a receipt, shows me the bag. I'm like, okay. As I go to hit confirm, she snatches it back from me, rips the receipt off the bag, and then shoves the bag at me and says, okay, confirm, go. I'm like, no, we're going to have to call DoorDash right now because I can't deliver a package without a receipt. I don't know what's in there. I need to cover myself and make sure it's the right thing. And she threw a tantrum, ran out back. I went to go pull up for it, start calling DoorDash, and then she came back with a receipt. She gave me a receipt. She didn't want to. I don't understand why. I really don't. I'm popping smoke, guys. I just accepted what's going to be our last order of the day. It's a double stack, but it's our 20th offer of the day. That'll bring us up to 70 in a row. For 70 offers in 4 days. We've gotten our acceptance rate from as low as 10% all the way up to 77. I think it's at right now 78, and we'll check at the end of the day after I finish this. But I just finished up another Burger King order. That Burger King was $9.75 for 9.5 miles, and when I got there, it was all base pay. It was only a $3 tip. I do appreciate DoorDash stepping in and raising the base pay on some of these longer orders to kind of make up for it. But they're going to do a lot better if there still ain't going to be any tips on them or any tips worth mentioning. This last order I'm going to pick up, it's a double, like I said. It's 2 orders for $11 for 11 miles. We're actually not even back in the zone. Like we picked this up out of the zone after the Burger King. We're going. This is going to take us pretty much all the way back to North Shore, Massachusetts. We're going to be closer to Maine than Nashua when we're done with this. When we're done, I'm going to check in with you guys. I'm going to get you final mileage numbers, dollars per hour. That was rough, guys. I'll just out and say it, the worst day of door dashing I have ever had. And it's crazy because we started the day at 65% acceptance rate and qualifying for high priority for high paying offers, and never saw a single high paying offer. Still haven't to this point, and we're finishing the day at 70 straight, 20 offers today, and our acceptance rate is 77%. So 77%. It says priority access to high-paying offers. It says we have top priority. Never saw a single one. This next Sunday is usually my go-to day. Today is a Sunday. Usually on a Sunday is my go-to full-time day. I'll work 8 hours. I'll drive about 100 miles and make close to $230 to $250. That's my goal on a Sunday. And I do that by multi-apping and cherry-picking with multiple apps, usually Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash, and only taking the best of the best offers that I get. And I'll usually get about 100 miles and about $250. That's my go-to on a Sunday. Today, final numbers. We did 10 hours. 10 hours driving. And there were times where I felt my blood sugar drop. I'm surprised we made it through. It was a bad day. And in that 10 hours, we drove 182 miles. Okay? And for 182 miles, we earned $174.75. For all 3 shifts, accepting every order. And that was 8 offers for breakfast, 8 offers for lunch, and 4 offers for dinner. That is less than $1 a mile. It's also less than $18 an hour. And that's the other thing, guys. It's like I said, I'm a cherry picker. My go-to. I've never had priority access before. I've always relied on just being able to cherry pick. I do keep track of everything. Every month, every day, I keep track of miles. I keep track of earnings. I keep track of gas expenses, vehicle maintenance, everything. And so I can run my business and keep track. And on my year-to-date screen, I can tell that my average hourly wages every month have been around $22 an hour as my net hourly wage. As my net's been about 20, my gross been about 22. And this month, again, we're only 5 days in, 4 days worked, all of it on this challenge, our net's at $15 an hour. So accepting every order that DoorDash wants you to accept, 100% acceptance rate, or at this point, 70 orders straight in 4 days. We've worked 38 hours for 35 hours, $633, $88.75 on gas. We've driven 660 miles. We're under $1 a mile for the month, guys. In 70 orders, we are under $1 a mile. hopefully tomorrow changes things. We're in Mass full-time tomorrow, Massachusetts, where the Dasher Rewards Program has launched full-time in the greater Boston area. And hopefully all of these perks it says we're qualified for, getting all the priority access actually come through. But I don't know, guys. I really don't. But we're platinum. See you here. And we'll try. 30 more orders in this challenge, guys. That could be 2 more days. Give me 3 more days. I don't know. Maybe it's tomorrow. 30 more orders. God, I almost quit today.